time to wake up. Good morning. Today we are making some food today. So I'm gonna make two things, keto for one meals. So I have 2 organic chicken breasts here that I'm about to wash. I just put them on this plate and they will be going into here after I wash them. So I have some water boiling with some garlic powder, some of this complete seasoning, adobo onion powder, and some smoked paprika. I also have some Himalayan sea salt that I didn't add yet, and some black pepper. So I'm gonna add in the sea salt, like so. I don't know how much this stuff is. I'm putting a lot in because I'm boiling this, and I have about like a half a stick of butter. Just Land O'Lakes butter, nothing special, but I like Land O'Lakes. So I'll put that in, I put that in there. And so basically what I'm doing today is I'm gonna make a small batch of chicken keto soup. And for today, I'm making these mini quesadillas. I'm using these carb counter keto. They say these are 0 net carbs. I'm gonna just be safe and say they're at least 1 net carb a piece, because you know. So I cannot wait, because I haven't seen these yet in the stores around me, and I just saw them. They are awesome. I got some cheese. I'm gonna be putting some of this chicken in here. So I'm gonna cook this chicken. I'm gonna boil it, and you'll see what I'm gonna do. I just boil it on the stove with a bunch of seasonings. And typically I have like onions cut up in here, some garlic, celery, all that. I don't have all that today, and that's okay. I'm just gonna, make it work. Let me go ahead and get this chicken cleaned up. Please clean your chicken. I don't care if you're putting it in here and it's gonna cook all the so-called germs. Clean your chicken. That should be standard by now. Okay, so I'll see y'all in just a second. Okay, so both of my chicken breasts are in. I'm gonna reduce the heat just a little bit, like almost a higher medium, but it's still kind of medium, almost high. I'm gonna close this up just a little bit, leave some ventilation. Then I'm gonna come over here and get ready for my spice mixture for my quesadillas, my chicken quesadillas. I want these on the spicier side with lots of flavor, but I'm not gonna use a whole chicken breast for my quesadillas. I just probably will use maybe a 1/4 or a 1/2, something like that, or a 1/3 of one of the chicken breasts, which is why I didn't just separate them like that. I'm just gonna cook them all in the same pot. So in here, I'm gonna add So over here we have my 2 waters that I mixed up. Yes, it is Crystal Light. Yes, I know all about the Crystal Light and the fake sugar and all. Like, I get it, but this is what I'm doing today. So this is Crystal Light. It has the collagen powder in here, and there is an electrolyte powder in here. One is raspberry tea and one is like another type of tea, because these two and the peach tea, they all have 1 carb per serving, so I can control how many carbs I put in here. I only use the Crystal Lights when I am using collagen for that day, because I just don't like the way it looks in my water. It's just something that I don't like. But typically I can also drink just regular water, but these will be my 2 collagen waters for the day. And like I said, there's also these electrolyte packets that I put in here as well. And so typically I usually put like 2 tablespoons of collagen powder per container, but I just ran out of my collagen powder, unfortunately. So I have 1 tablespoon in here and 1 tablespoon of collagen powder in here, and I need to buy some more. So But yeah, I can always feel the difference when I'm not drinking collagen. Like my bones start getting all brittle and weird. Like, yeah, the collagen is the best. Okay, so I know I said that I wanted to start P90X, but I can't do P90X right now because I don't own P90X. I thought I purchased P90X, but it turns out I purchased Insanity. So I will start this Insanity workout very soon. I have the whole thing. I bought this during quarantine last year. It's a great purchase, and I really want to start this one, but for some reason, now I want to do something a little different. Okay, so this is what I've been looking at, Chloe Ting. And I've seen like such amazing videos. She seems like such a positive energy, a positive spirit. And, you know, I would love to try this 15-minute full body workout. And so this is her 2-week shred series. It's free. It's on chloeting.com. And so I'm going to do this one. Okay, just a 15-minute full body, nothing crazy.
Smash up thumbs up button for me and leave a comment down below on this video and share this video with your friends, and let's get started. With 25 exercises over 3 sets, 30 seconds on with 2 exercises back to back and 10 to 20 seconds
on. Oh, it's starting. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's have a taste. Okay. Oh, it's juicy. Now I'm gonna take these carb counters, keto, tortillas. Gonna take a tortilla. I have some Mexican 4-cheese blend here. I'm gonna be putting these jalapeno slices. These are mild. I do have the hot ones, but for some reason these, this is a different brand and they cut these a little thinner. So I don't want a big old chunky, tiny little thing, a little quesadilla, okay? So I'm just gonna use these because they're flatter. Let's cook this here chicken in their spices. Okay, so I have a beat up little pan here, a little pot. I'm gonna put some avocado oil. Yep, I am using a lot of oil because, as Tabitha Brown says, that is all of my business. Now, you don't have to use this oil. You don't even have to cook this recipe. I'm just showing y'all what I do. So anyway, here's my chicken. Here are the spices from earlier. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit in there. Incorporate that into the oil. I'm trying to infuse the oil. I'm gonna probably add maybe half of this chicken. Yes, the oil is ready. Ooh, don't start. Look now, don't start with me today. Okay, so why am I frying this already cooked chicken? Right now, honestly, I'm just cooking it in this oil because I just know that chicken breast doesn't have a lot of oil or fat in it. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of fat in it naturally. So I'm just adding a little bit of fat here. And if I don't add enough fat to my food, I get hungrier faster. So this looks good for me. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling my quesadilla. my quesadillas kept trying to open up, so I made them on this plate here, and then I put another plate over it with a little water bottle to kind of like smush them down. And I let the heat from the hot chicken just kind of melt the cheese and kind of put it all together. So that helped so that it wouldn't be opening up when I put it over here. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use this 100% pure avocado oil here. Gonna do a quick spritz. And I'm gonna take my quesadillas one by one. And I'm just going to place them down. One by one here. I think I'll be okay as far as my carb count today. Okay, look, my quesadilla is trying to open up on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top from the pot over here, and I'm gonna put it on top. Okay, and I'm gonna put this little water bottle back on top of here. I'm just trying to flatten them down a little bit. And then I'm gonna flip them when they're nice and brown on one side. But this looks so delicious. Yay! I went ahead and flip these. They're not as brown as I thought they were gonna be, but this is fine too. The cheese is melting. They are getting a little nice and toasted and getting a little nice crunch on the edges. That's all I'm asking for. So I'm gonna put this back on top with my water bottle. I will see y'all when it's all done. Okay, so let's taste this beautiful, delicious quesadilla meal that we just made. So let's try it, see how nice and cheesy this is. Ooh, wow. So let's just try it as is. I'm so glad I added that extra oil into the chicken, but if I didn't add that extra oil, I don't think I would have met the fats that I needed for my lunch today. So this is so good. Okay, so I'm gonna enjoy this, and hopefully I will see you all later. Right now it is 12:40 in the afternoon. So I fasted all morning. I'm just now eating, and I may eat again maybe around 5 o'clock. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. So I'll see you all.